So as women, I think what we can do is that really have whatever subject we are handling, we should be so good at it that you can't be avoided.
So Pallavi, what keeps you going on a daily basis?
It's lovely to meet you, Priyanka. You have a very beautiful smiling face. What keeps me going is I think I follow a philosophy which has kept me going for a long time as a youngster, as a young adult, and now as I progress in my career going forward and relationships, is that what you control is just internally as a person you are, and your environment changes. So I think that's something which has been my philosophy for life. And in my career life as well. Other things which keep me going is also I love to play football. I just joined all girls football team, which is called Gurgaon Runners, and I spoke about influencer marketing just a while back at the HT Newsroom, which was very interesting because this girl Neha Yadav, who runs this community, and we have very interesting women playing soccer, like badass, kick-ass women. It's a lot of fun, and it de-stresses me, and I meet such interesting women who are doing so well in life, and it's a great learning as well. So these are things which keep me going, and I of course love to travel, and I do a lot of hikes as well with my husband, and riding motorcycles.
So in a scenario today where data and technology is of utmost importance, as a marketing head, what is your approach to understanding your consumer better?
So, a great question actually. I think it's very important to have the right tools. And like I said, technology is the enabler. For example, for us, we've taken the entire Adobe Experience Cloud, and that is something we need to understand that as marketers, and not just marketers, as businesses, we have to invest in fundamental tools which will not just help your own particular vertical, but organizational goal is to ensure that we are able to deliver that experience to the end consumer. And I think that's what Adobe is going to do for us. And technology will help us today. If I got, whether it's your social media handles or your experiential cloud or a website, it's very, very important that the customer journey has to be very seamless. I shouldn't be disturbed by the brand with unnecessary information which I don't need, and that's our intent, how we are using technology and tool to ensure that what customer needs, that is the information just to be delivered to he or she, not unnecessary which customer doesn't want to consume today.
So what really also intrigues me, apart from the exciting launch you're speaking about, which is happening next year, is you have said that MG is going to bring the romance back in advertising. Yeah. Can you give us a sneak peek into that?
Yes. I think it's so important, if you remember back in the days, in the 90s, whether they were marketers or content publishers or advertising, we did very bold advertising. But now everybody's become very, let's not do that, we'll offend that somebody, we'll offend. But if we, and MG is a very bold brand, back in the 80s, we used to do a campaign, there was a campaign which was, your mother would not like it. And it's a very bold campaign. But today, if you were to do that, maybe, people would question, but I think it's very important for marketers to bring that fun, to bring that emotion back. And so we are doing a campaign which is called, we've just launched it. It's called Recreate the Magic, which is basically what we're trying to say today in Delhi, Bombay, Bangalore, any part of our country today you go to, people crib about Delhi mein ye acha nahi hai, Bombay mein ye acha nahi hai. But there is a lot to enjoy in your city today. Correct. Caventer's, one coffee shop which everybody liked to go when I was in college, I did. I think most of you would have, or you would have, is that, just going early morning, getting up, your friend, your boyfriend, your husband, your friends, you go up early morning, take a ride, drive, go to Caventer's and have a cup of coffee. And that to me is really recreating magic in your city.
You are in an industry where we don't see women leadership at top levels, right? And you have been in the automotive space. So, have there been instances that you could share with us where you could feel the impact, which is in a male-dominated industry? Were there particular instances in a board meeting, where you could share that there was a difference that you were a woman? You know what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
So, can we talk about that?
I think it's a constant battle.
Right.
And as women, it'll always happen because that's how the society is. There are times when you sit in a boardroom or a meeting room where if the other gender is talking about something, everybody listens very carefully.
Yes.
But when a woman talks, sometimes I feel people start fiddling on their phones, people start doing that. So as women, I think what we can do is that really have whatever subject we are handling, we should be so good at it that you can't be avoided. I think there is a battle, it will take time, the minds are changing, there is a shift happening, it will take some time, but we have to take onus of it. We will have to bring that change, like we spoke in the beginning as well, that if we do not have the skill set, we will have to, I think if a man is 100% on skill set, we have to be 200% on skill set. So whatever your subject is, you are so good at it that people just cannot avoid you. I think that is very, very important.